Hi guys, so welcome to LeadsMiner Pro. Now this is an insane bit of kit, guys. Okay, it uses obviously Facebook organic marketing, and as you can see, if you go to my timeline, I have a pretty massive following. I can make a Facebook post and it can do anything up to the most is 16,000 comments. That one Facebook post actually made me, from memory, $140,000 in sales. Okay, so I kind of know what I'm doing with Facebook organic. Now it's all about targeting the right people. Okay, and that's why we built this tool. This is a complete Facebook automation tool. It's going to be long-term supported, and there's lots of new features coming to do with AI. Now, the first screen you met with is basically, it looks at your entire friends list, okay, and it finds friends who haven't engaged with you. So ideally, you can choose which one you want. Okay, if you go 365 days, you can start with that. It takes quite a while. Okay, so if we go to 7 days, and we click Start Scan, it will scan all of our Facebook friends. You'll need to do this first, and it will sync your friends together. It will open up a new Facebook window, depending on your settings. Sometimes it doesn't. Just depends on your settings that are down here. Okay, and it will go through, okay, and it's going to search all of your posts. Obviously, you don't log into Facebook while this is happening. It will search all your posts, and it will look at all your friends to see when they actually last interacted. Okay, so let it do its thing, and we'll come back to it. So I'm just going to unpause the video a bit. You can see exactly what it's doing, guys. It's actually doing the work for you. It's checking all of the people that liked every post over the last 7 days, compare it to your friend list, and it will tell you the inactive. Okay, you can actually see it work. And now, the reason you do this, okay, is because you do not want people in your friends who are not active. Okay, it means they're not in your target audience, and it means they're just ruining, to an extent, your Facebook algorithm. Okay, because basically the way Facebook works, you can see it work in front of us. The way Facebook works is what will show your posts to a small amount of people. It will see what traction it gets, and it shows it to more and more of your friends. So you want hyper engaged, hyper targeted friends, because that's how your post then goes viral. If it gets a lot of interaction very quickly, Facebook's algorithm will actually push it to people not in your friends list if it notices it gets a lot of traction. Okay, so it's really important to have lots and lots of engaged friends, and I'll show you the results of this in a second. So now that's ran, we can see in managed friends, inactive friends, all of the inactive friends from the past 7 days. Obviously, you do it to the time frame that suits, and you decide whether to get rid of these people. Okay, you can actually move to 100 per page if you want. Okay, you can filter by friendship date, how long you've been friends. Okay, and this is whether they're engaged. You want an engaged audience, guys. If they're inactive, not comment on your post, then you want to remove them. Obviously, 7 days is not long to go from, so you choose that from here. Okay, if you choose 365 days, it takes a long time, so beware, because it literally goes through the whole thing. So you can get rid of inactive friends, okay? And you do this, again, because when you put out a post, okay, you want it to go to active friends that comment, because then it has a chance to go out to in front of more friends, so your post goes out to more your targeted friends, and then it has the chance to go viral. This is the way Facebook works. In fact, if I go to my Facebook, you can see the result of me using it. With 250,000 views yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I'll be at 1 million views pretty soon. Now, the other one you want to do is deactivated friends. Okay, so this will automatically come up when you run the check. You can select all and delete. Okay, the way you want to think, guys, okay, this will now go to Facebook. If you've got the option ticked in settings, it will open up your and delete them, so you can get on with other stuff. Important, don't use Facebook at the same time in another window. Just let it do its thing, get on with your work, let it do its thing. It's like having a member of staff. This thing, guys, is a beast. Okay, so remove inactive friends. The way to think of it is, it's kind of like having an email list. Okay, you want a responsive email list because it affects deliverability and everything else. Okay, so as you can see, it's removing deactivated friends to make way for more friends. Now you can see I'm pretty high at my limit. Okay, with 4,500. You want, it's far better if you haven't got a quality friends. Let's say you're targeting BizOp, or you're targeting JVs, or you're targeting other product owners. you could only have 100 there, and you want to keep them there because that's your target market. Okay, a lot of people use Facebook. Their goal is just to go viral in front of people. Mine personally is to get the right message in front of the right person at the right time, and that means targeting the right friends. Now, so I could show you, I stopped that. We can go on to the next thing. Okay, friend request. So post friender, guys, dead easy. Okay, dead easy. Open a Facebook window. Okay, now let's say, okay, what you want targeted people. Okay, targeted people. Okay, that's what you want. So let's say content to cash. That's got no comments. Let's find one with a comment. In fact, let's go to Eric. Okay, so let's say you're into the internet marketing. You want to build your, or network marketing. You want to build your network marketing business. Okay, Eric is obviously a big into network marketing. Okay, so he put networking is all about connecting. Okay, get better at connecting with people. So we can assume these are in our target audience. Okay, we can add all of these people as friends because they're in our target audience, we'd assume. Obviously, the stronger the post, the more likely they're going to be on our target audience. We click start, and it goes and adds all those people as friends, so they start seeing our content. Obviously, there's things you can do for the algorithm, but how magic is that? It's, again, like having a member of staff. Okay, you've got some options, number of friend requests, delay, and even request people with mutual friends. This is because if you've got mutual things in common with a person, it's not going to block you, okay, as fast, okay. And then with friend requests, we've got member friender. Okay, so if you have a group, say JV Daddy, you can open that group and it will send friends to people in that group. Obviously, a targeted group, okay, has to be a good quality targeted group, and we'll add those as friends. Again, your targeting has to be right. Okay, you want a delay, the longer the better. Okay, you can leave this thing to run overnight, all of it. Send a friend request for things in common. Again, if you tick that, you're going to have things in common like groups. You're going to have other friends in common, schools, that kind of stuff Facebook looks for. If you've got nothing in common, it might not allow you to send a friend request. Okay, send requests to only new group members. In Facebook groups, new joiners are the most active. It's kind of the same as an email list, okay? So you want to tick that if you can, especially if Facebook's getting lots of new targeted members. Keywords to targets, you can target keywords, and to avoid, just click this to sync groups, okay? You can open that. Again, this is just a quick tour, guys. A lot of features to this thing. And you just start, and it does what it says it's going to do. Again, your work's done, okay? Obviously, we're going to give training on why you need to do all this stuff, guys, because this software, people underestimate the power of this software. Okay, cancel sent requests. Again, it's like an email list, guys. You want to keep it clean and tidy, full of active people, even the sent requests. Okay, if you have loads of empty, it actually affects the Facebook algorithm, or loads of sent requests that you haven't cleaned, because Facebook will think you're a spammer just sending friend requests willy-nilly. Okay, remember, Facebook is meant to be a reflection of offline, is what Facebook's meant to be. Okay, incoming request remover as well. You can just click start. It will remove incoming friend requests. Okay, keep everything clean and tidy. Helps the algorithm. And then there's the audience builder tool. So if you've got a list, let's say you got a Facebook account closed, but you exported a list of profiles, you can actually add the list to this tool. Click add, and it will send friend requests to them all. Okay. Pretty cool little tool. It has other uses as well, which I'm not going to go through here. Now, it also, the system also messages for you. Okay, it will also send messages, which is pretty cool. Okay, this is a bit more in depth, guys. Okay, we actually called this software another name. We've changed the name to LeadsMiner for launch, but you can watch the videos here. The layout's exactly the same. Okay, and that's my mate Rodney done these at the minute. I'm going to go through and rechange these videos. So you can add templates, you can create messages in here, you can give it tags. Okay, so you give it a tag, create the template, you can put in the first name. Okay, and then you just let it know whether it's a comments or pipeline. I'll show you what those are in a second. And then you can go to mass messenger. Okay, so when there's lots of options here, okay? And basically, if you've recently added a friend, okay, and you've got new conversation, and you had them last 24 hours, it's going to send a message, okay? And it's going to have 5 seconds between message, okay? So you can add a tag in. It will just send to those people that message, okay? You can add first name, add message, okay? And then you can add in what you want to type. Create campaign. It will collect all your new friends, and then it will send to them. Obviously, I don't want to do that, but it's a way. It's like an autoresponder, okay, for Facebook messages. Brilliant. So you can add friends. You can send them a first message. You can also do this with groups, okay, which I'll show you in a minute. And then everyone on your list, okay, you can send messages to. So if you think of a Facebook page, you've pretty much now got more control over your Facebook profile than you do a page with this tool. And obviously, Facebook doesn't want you to do it with a profile, but there's more organic algorithmic effect with a profile than there is a page. Okay, so you can select who you want to create a broadcast. Okay, what list? So friends, inactive friends. So if I wanted to send a message, okay, to all of the inactive friends from the original inactive friend finder, okay, I can literally select them all. I wouldn't select them all because that's going to take a while, okay, and I can send them a friend. We're going to say, hey, I notice you're inactive and we're friends. Let me know if you want to stay friends. If not, I'm going to remove you. And you can make room for those people, or you can just kind of send them a cool little message to try and reactivate them, okay. Then you've got group tools. So you can a group inviter. Okay, invite your friends list to your group. Click sync, open the group, and it will invite them. Group remover. Okay, so if you're in tons of Facebook groups like me, okay, you can leave all those Facebook groups. Again, keeping everything tidy. Okay, it's just an easy way of doing it. And then manage members. Okay, so what this is, okay, is you can export all of the details of new group members, okay, in a spreadsheet, okay, in a Google spreadsheet. Pretty damn cool, okay, because if you're asking them certain questions, like what's your email address, how much you got to invest, it will collect all in Excel. You can give it to your setters, to your sales team. You can use it for your processors, okay. Damn cool tool, this one, guys. Okay, if you use this right, it can be fantastic. Okay, and then we've got the extras. There's more things coming, guys. Now, fancy text tool is pretty simple. Okay, this is available free online, but we put it in here because it's handy to use. If you want your titles to stand out, okay, you can input your emojis in. You can use italics and underline, and you can simply copy this and paste it onto Facebook to make your post stand out, because everyone's using plain text. Okay, everyone's using plain text. And this is what it kind of looks like when you use it. So you can go in and paste it and click next, and it will show it exactly like that. Helps posts stand out. Simple tool. Then we've got Post Lover. So this will go through your profile, okay, through your timeline, and give loves or likes. Simple. Number of posts, delay between engagement, add comments. You can add comments via this tool. Okay. A majority emoji detection. I don't actually know what this does. That's been added since I last looked. And then you click start, and it will go and love or like all of the posts on your timeline. This is good for the algorithm, guys. Okay. Especially if you're targeting certain people, you always want to see their posts on your timeline so you can interact with them. This is a brilliant tool for helping the algorithm. Okay, page inviter, which you invite your friends to certain pages. Okay, so if you've got a brand new page, you want to get friends onto it, you can do it using that. Comment multiplier. We've actually in the funnel, guys, got an AI version of this. Okay, I think it's going to be done before launch. But don't hold your breath on that, where it comments on other people's posts with AI. Okay, but you put the post URL, the post, type post page or normal post. Okay, the URL changes for that. Put in your replies and any keywords. So if you put out what I call a two-step, hey, I've just launched a new software. If you want to get access, comment software below. Basically add the keyword software. If they comment that, will reply, hey, here's the link to my software. Okay, and you can choose to send a message as well. Okay, all of this work, guys, will play about with it. I know this is a super quick overview, but it's pretty cool. Okay, really cool software. Then we've got pipelines. Okay, so you can see where anyone is at. So let's say you've got a process where you track leads from cold to warm. Okay, you can actually track them through the pipelines. Okay, so you can move them through the pipeline. You can add people into the pipeline, select the broadcast list. You can move them through the pipelines. It will send different messages. You could have this as new cold lead, new friend. Okay, new friend. And then as they warm up, you can move them through the pipeline. Maybe they ask for more information, and then you want to follow up. Okay, put sale in there. You can put as many pipelines in there as you want. Okay, so you have a full tool, guys, literally a full tool for managing your Facebook profiles. And you might be thinking, well, that's great, but Facebook has made me millions of dollars. One Facebook live, okay, using the techniques that this software does, has actually made me $140,000, okay, and Facebook's made me millions of dollars. With the training we're going to give, and if you want extra stuff, guys, let me know. I can jump on a call and show you the power of this thing, okay. All the videos are in there. It's pretty self-explanatory. It really is a powerhouse. This has cost well over $60,000 to develop, because Facebook change stuff, okay, all the time. They got thousands of different versions of Facebook Live at a time. It has to match all the time, otherwise the things break. And we're keeping on top of it. Okay, this is the tool I wish I had. This is an amazing bit of kit. Your list will love this with the training we're gonna give. I don't want you to think, guys, this is a software we're not going to support. We're going to support it, and I don't want you to think that this is based on stuff that doesn't work. This is what I teach a lot of students. This is one of the ways I've made millions of dollars, and I'll continue using this, okay? And we're putting other strategies, methods, and AI in it as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, reach out. The tool does a lot, okay? So there's a lot to go through, but there's training videos at the top of everything. Let me know what you think, and let me know whatever you need, webinars, whatever you need on there. Cheers, guys.